So X, Twitter, wants permission to start collecting your biometric data and employment history.
Just in other words, they want to be able to dox you.
What? Yeah. Why would they need the employment history, right? Like,
Yeah.
what purpose does that serve you, Mr. Musk? So X, the platform previously known as Twitter, is expanding the amount of data it collects on users. The social network has updated its privacy policy to include carve-outs for biometric information and employment history as spotted by Bloomberg. I tried to pull up the Bloomberg thing because that would have been more accurate, but they wanted me to pay. So
Do you know how Tesla makes all their money?
Government subsidies.
Selling your information.
Oh, yeah, I heard that too.
So the cameras on the cars run 24/7. They sell the information your car picks up back to FDOT, the Federal Department of Transportation, about status of roads, stuff like that. Also, the cameras are always on.
That's kind of a government.
Wow,
subsidy.
that's the reason why I didn't want to get the Xbox Connect, was because or at least with the Xbox One when they were first announcing it, was that the Connect had to always be on, and I gave him the finger. I'm like, I ain't getting you, piss off.
Whoever was watching mine watched a lot of me having sex on the couch.
But I didn't like it. Didn't like it with that. Certainly not gonna like it with a fucking car.
But yeah, so like my boss has a Plaid, and his wife was out looking at horses, and a goat came up and started banging on the car, like tore up the whole side of the car.
Shit.
Right at this farm. The cameras start 30 seconds before the goat even got to the car.
And the car wasn't even on.
The car wasn't even on. They're always recording.
It's like
scary as shit.
Alexa and Siri.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Throw those things away. You already have your phones. They're bad enough.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, I mean,
And
we're on the internet. We're telling them.
And
exactly
you can actually not like it helps a little bit, but you can actually not use Siri and the Google search voice functions. You can shut that shit off.
Yeah.
Same thing with what's her bucket on fucking Windows.
Yeah.
Does anyone use Cortana on Windows? That's the dumbest thing.
I don't use any voice function.
I used to play video games with my buddy. He's like, God damn it, Cortana, shut up on his Xbox. I'm like, dude, turn that off. Just turn it off.
Never use Cortana. I mean, Cortana to me is just Halo. I do not associate it with my PC.
Yeah. Based on your consent, we may collect and use your biometric information for safety, security, and identification purposes. The privacy policy reads, right? Yeah. We're doing this for you, man. It doesn't include any details on what kind of biometric information this includes or how X plans to collect it, but it typically involves fingerprints, iris patterns, or facial features. Now, wait a second, because
you post a picture on there. It's just like Facebook. They own it.
Yep. X Corp was named in a proposed class action lawsuit in July over claims that it collects data, that its data collection violates the Illinois Biometric Information Privacy Act. The lawsuit alleges that why can't I talk? The lawsuit alleges that X has not adequately informed individuals that it collects or stores their biometric identifiers in every photograph containing a face that's uploaded to the platform. So they've been doing this with any face pictures.
Yeah, everybody is. If you post your picture on social media, you're being facial recognized.
I don't think if I have any face pictures on Twitter, it's on a meme.
Yeah,
that's it. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I've never put just my face. Ariel, I have a copy of Wookiee with his couch.
It wasn't just the couch. There was another person involved. There was some back taco too.
Body said person.
Doesn't count if it's your own.
I didn't say they were alive.
I was concerned about a Cenk Uyghur situation.
Oh God.
Oh Lord.
No, they were human.
They want your fingerprints. They want your irises. They want your facial features. So let me tell you right now, the good way to avoid a lot of this is just to uninstall the app off your phone and just use it on your desktop. I believe later in this article, they go on to say something about how like they might just use the fingerprint for like opening the app for as like an extra layer of security, which is kind of was what was alluded to in the second paragraph of this. Just a
That's
tip
kind
to
of a trap,
everyone,
isn't it?
and Steve, you could help elaborate on this as our featured felon.
Shut the
See, Steve, at least I plead mine down to misdemeanors.
You can pretend you're in jail, or right now I'm pretending that I'm in university.
Don't unlock your phone with your fingers, with your fingerprints or your face. Use a passcode, because the police can unlock your phone with your fingers or your face, but they can't get your passcode from you.
Yeah.
Now they can if they go through all the damn legal procedures with Apple or Google or whoever who
Well, we've
has
seen
access
how
to
much of
your
a pain in
phone.
the ass it was to get those shooters. A
Oh.
couple years ago, Apple wouldn't
Yeah.
unlock the
What was
people's
that?
phones.
Yeah.
That was a few years ago, and I was very surprised at the time with Apple resisting that hard on that. And I don't know if that happens anymore.
Yeah. It did happen.
But
That's what I'm saying. It happened.
when if you're just in some dumb little local law thing, now I'm not a lawyer. We've got one of those here. He can chime in if he has any idea, because I don't think this is his side of things.
Yeah,
But
it's
just
really kind of
don't set your fingerprint or your face to unlock your phone.
Don't
You don't
commit a
want to give
felony.
anyone that
That's-
data
Well,
anyways.
really. If the
I
question
mean, it
is,
would help out if you were dead and they were trying to find your killer and they could check your Tinder.
Well, the real question, I mean, look, so let's say you get pulled over on a DUI or some damn thing, and they want to like check your phone for some reason. I would
Fuck you.
imagine, even though they can access it, there would still be a requirement of a warrant, I would think. Because
Yes, they're supposed to, but if you
Yeah.
willingly unlock that phone, they don't need the warrant.
But they-
I'm,
yeah,
I'm an
but
asshole.
here's
I'm
a-
like, you need to get a warrant.
yeah, that's the point. Look, so if you get pulled and for some reason they think something else is going on, they have reasonable suspicion, but they don't have probable cause yet. You have to get a warrant. It's the same thing as like searching like bank records, searching phone records. That's why they had that problem getting into the iPhone.
Now, and actually, I don't know if that's the case, say if you're driving, because when you're driving, they don't need a warrant to search your car.
Oh, yes,
Yes,
they do.
No, you can still refuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need
Okay.
a warrant to search
But then they
have.
have to. But then you have to get PC. You have to get probable cause. So let's say you
Right.
get pulled over, and the cop goes, "I smell marijuana." So now he has probable
Yes.
cause for a search.
Yeah. So they can make shit up, and that's why you don't use your finger or your face to unlock your phone, because you
But-
just don't trust the police.
Yeah, but
Well-
what I'm saying is like, so you get arrested for something and say, "Well, I want to search your phone." For what reason? Well, I think you may have something on there. What do you think I have? I've not used my phone, and they just want to dive into your phone. So they would probably need a warrant to do that, because if you got pulled over for DUI, whatever,
Right.
there's no causal connection. So
But there's been situations. Random cat outside of my window. There's been situations where they have forced people to open their phones with their face or their fingerprints.
right, but
Now,
but that's when you say forced, that's the question there. So if they say, "Can I open your phone?" and you say no, now what do they do then? Do they hold the phone up to your face? And
yes,
open
they
it?
do that, or they try and or if you're already in cuffs, they just grab your hand and put your finger on the
Right.
damn
So,
thing.
so in my opinion, that would be a violation, because
You have to
that's
prove that.
I know what that's the whole point.
Right,
That-
but instead of just having your word against the cop's word, just use a pin. Use a
Yeah.
longest pin number as you can, and the easiest thing to do is say, "I don't remember my password."
Which is probably, if you're pulled over for DUI, probably don't remember anything much.
Yeah, and they can't, and there's nothing they can do about that. And as a matter of fact, you don't even have to talk to these people.
So here then the question goes like, what if you're passed out and they just like swipe up on the phone and put it in front of your face?
Well, now you're boned, aren't you?
Yeah. But and again, because I don't do this type of law anymore. I don't do criminal law. I haven't done search warrants in years. So I'd have to go back. And again, this never existed when I did criminal law. I left doing criminal prosecution in 2006. Back then, I was writing warrants and everything. Now it's entirely different. There's a whole different level of technology involved. Like again, when I did child prawn cases, we were just beginning to get phones being used to send images, and it was very low quality. I mean, nowhere near the quality of images we have now. I mean, think about a flip phone back in 2005.
Yeah. Like the Razor days.
Yeah.
Motorola
Yeah. So, I mean, even if we were just beginning to see that at that time. Now,
Wow.
I mean, I have no idea what that's about. Because again, like I say, I have not done any criminal law in over 15 years. So for me, it's like in my mind, it's just like there's so many permutations of what goes on because the same parameters still apply for obtaining a warrant. But now with the level of technology, what if they accidentally swipe up and they just point the phone at you? Oh no, I accidentally did it. Oh look, he's got child prawn on there.
Use a PIN. Don't do nothing. Use the PIN. Set the longest PIN number possible. Look, we used to memorize 7-digit phone numbers all the damn time. You could do it.
I would go with what President Scrooge has done.
So the combination is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the stupidest combination I ever heard in my life.
With what?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
President Scrooge.
5.
Yeah. That's
what an idiot puts on his luggage.
Would put on his luggage. Change the numbers on my luggage.
Oh shit! I got to change the numbers on my luggage. Damn it! I'm taking a trip.
So yeah, Twitter just wants more of your data. I don't know what the hell they're going to do with your work history. That doesn't make any sense to me at all. Why would they need to know everyone I've worked for? Anyone got a stab in the dark at that one?
Well, I mean, it's pretty easy to use GPS tracking and see where you're at all day.
Yeah.
GPS tracking.
That's how your phone knows where you're working, where your home is.
Yeah, you know what? There's let's say it relates to some sort of government intelligence thing. You still have to file taxes, and you get a W-2 and everything every year. So the government knows where you work. If they're doing it for some sort of governmental reason,
I think they want to do it to cater ads. I think that's why they want to know where you work at.
That's true.
Like if I start seeing Snap-on ads on my phone, I know they're tracking my ads.
You've never searched Snap-on it. You've never searched tools on your phone.
I've searched tools on my phone, but not Snap-on because a Snap-on truck comes every week.
Oh, so you don't have to search. But I mean, but you could look for a wrench. You look for a wrench on Amazon, and all of a sudden you've got all the different wrench brands advertising to you.
Yeah, all cheap shit.
Okay, none of the Snap. Okay, so are you saying Snap-on does not internet advertise?
No, Snap-on is Snap-on. You can only buy them off a truck or from their website. You can buy them secondhand off eBay, but
I had a buddy whose uncle claimed to be the original inventor of Snap-on. Like I said,
Steve was the original inventor of Strap-on.
Only for you.
Where's
Evidently, you're going to do it for Dermy too.
More like snare drum.
Dirt.
He looks like he's filling his diaper right now, Dermy. I do know a guy who was working Reckless one night. I'm like, "You okay, man?" He's like crouched over in the corner. I'm like, "You okay?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm taking a shit."
What the fuck?
I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, "I got a diaper on." It's like fucking 78 years old.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Can't say I've experienced that.
I'm like, wow, I've known you since I was a kid. You just completely ruined everything I ever thought about you.
So yeah, Twitter is back to being, X is now back to being Twitter 1.0 is what I would say. I think
it was always going to be that way.
The days of the Twitter files are long gone, and although that was some interesting information, nothing fucking came of it, and that was that. Thank you.
Yep. It's all just a bunch of hype.
Yeah. Because why would the government do anything about itself doing things that weren't kosher, right? Like wait, real quick before you go. I did something silly this week. I got in the t-shirt meme game. I figured everyone was making shirts. Why not throw my hat in the ring? And I think this one's pretty cool. This is just the Trump mugshot. It says straight out of Fulton with his face in it. We've got black, gray, this cool kind of blue. I really like the blue. Purple, just because it's loud and obnoxious. And then your white, which I hope it doesn't look like that in real life. I'm getting one in here shortly. But we got all these different sizes, which for me, I really like because they have tall sizes, and that's awesome. If you don't want a shirt, got a mug. Got it in black, blue, and light blue. The colors for the cups just didn't really work well, but that's what it is. Links in the description. Now, until next time, have a good one.